Have you ever recited the name of Amitabha Buddha thousands of times, hoping for rebirth in the Pure Line, yet still felt uncertain, unsure if it's even working, unsure if your heart is really aligned with it? Have you ever wondered if the Pure Line is something distant, unreachable, or reserved only for the most devoted? Welcome back to the channel. This is where we strip away the surface and go into the essence, the core of spiritual practice that speaks directly to your heart and life. This video opens with a profound insight shared by a great master. With just one sentence, he revealed the ultimate key to rebirth in the Pure Line. Not something external, not a ritual, not a reward, but something that begins entirely within. He said this: the Pure Line begins in your mind. Let that sink in. Because we've been taught that the Pure Line, or Sukhavati, is a paradise in the West, a place of radiant lotus blossoms, golden ground, celestial music. What if all of that, as wondrous as it is not far away, but here? What if the gateway is already within you, waiting for your recognition? In this video, we'll uncover the essence of the Pure Line path and how it is deeply tied to your present thoughts, intentions, and inner cultivation. You'll discover how the true rebirth is not postponed to your final breath, but is available now, in how you live, how you love, how you perceive the world. So stay with me, because what we're about to unfold is not just philosophy. It's a transmission, a truth that can realign your whole path, not through blind faith, but deep seeing. Let's begin by understanding what the Pure Line actually is, and what it isn't. Most people hear about the Pure Line and imagine a reward. You're a good practitioner. You chant Namo Metaphysics with faith, and at the time of death, Amitabha Buddha appears, guides you into the lotus, and you are born in a realm of bliss, free from suffering, where you continue cultivating until full Buddhahood. Yes, this is the outer narrative. But this is only half the truth. Because in the deepest Mahayana teachings, especially in the teachings of great Pure Line masters, the outer Pure Line is intimately connected to the inner Pure Line. The external reflects the internal, and unless your mind becomes pure, you will not recognize the purity, even if you are surrounded by it. This is why the master said, the Pure Line begins in your mind. Because the mind is the seed, the mind is the creator, the mind is the mirror. Ask yourself, what does your mind look like right now? Is it scattered? Is it filled with anxiety? Is it attached to desires, grudges, distractions? If so, then how can you expect to be in harmony with a realm of complete clarity, compassion, and equanimity? It's not that the Pure Line rejects you. It's that you wouldn't be able to perceive it. Just like a noisy mind cannot hear a whisper of truth, just like a stormy lake cannot reflect the stars. So what is the Pure Line in essence? It is the awakened mind. It is the heart free from delusion. It is the space where compassion, wisdom, and mindfulness live together. When you chant Shmatufa with full sincerity, not as a habit, not as a transaction, but as a calling from your very being, you begin to generate that energy. You align your mind with the frequency of the Pure Line. You don't wait for death to find peace. You bring the Pure Line into this life. You become more patient, more forgiving, more present, more kind. And then something beautiful happens. You no longer see the world as a battlefield. You see it as a Pure Line in training. Yes, it's filled with suffering, but even that suffering becomes fuel for your practice. This is the secret of the true Pure Line path. It is not escapism. It is not about avoiding the world. It's about transforming your perception so completely that this world, with all its imperfections, becomes the ground for awakening. And here's where the master's wisdom becomes even more powerful. He said, don't think the Pure Line is far away. It begins where greed ends. It begins where hatred ends. It begins where ignorance ends. Other words, it begins where delusion ends. So what are you doing to end those roots of suffering in your own mind? Are you aware when greed arises, that subtle craving for more? Are you aware when anger burns inside, over an insult, a delay, a disappointment? Are you aware when you cling to your opinions and refuse to see with fresh eyes? These are the gates. Each moment you choose compassion over judgment, patience over irritation, mindfulness over habit, you take one step closer to the pure light. And when those moments add up, when your chanting is supported by virtue, by right view, by sincere effort, you don't just hope for the pure light, you begin to embody it. Ink of a lotus grows in the mud, but it rises above it. Where life may be filled with difficulties, but that's not an obstacle, that's the mud. That's the very condition that allows your lotus to rise. And every time you return to the name, Teshmatufo, you remind yourself, I am not this mud, and not these cravings, and not this confusion, and the one who is rising. And here's something even deeper. The master taught that the pure light is not a place you earn, it's a place you remember. You remember who you are beyond ego. You remember the Buddha nature within. You remember the vow Amitabha made to save all beings, even those trapped in darkness, even those who forget. When you chant, you are not just calling out to the Buddha, you are awakening the Buddha within. That's the real miracle. That's the real practice.
Before you leave, here's something special. In Buddhism, we believe that every encounter carries a deeper meaning. Would you like to discover your true soul connection, the one written into your destiny? Take the Soulmate Test today and unveil the hidden truths of your journey. Click the link below and begin your path now.
http://soulmate. You wisdom more, come, white.